What's up, guys? Today's video we're talking about real world strength, okay? Strength that you can use in real world everyday activities, okay? It's applicable to that, all right? Now, when you look at like the World's Strongest Men contest, you notice that they're doing a lot of weird events, like they do strange lifts, they like, you know, pull trucks and they lift big boulders and they do that kind of stuff because, you know, this kind of weird thing which, you know, isn't set up with like a nice machine, or, you know, doesn't have a nice handle to grab onto, you know, they're weird, bulky, cumbersome things, but that's the kind of stuff that you're gonna have to lift in everyday activities, you know, real world strength, okay? I'll never forget that I used to know a guy, and if you got him to like do a bench press, even if he put a 25 on the end, which, you know, isn't any big deal, he had trouble with it. It was awkward for him. You know, he wasn't used to that. It was wobbling. It wasn't level. You know, that kind of stuff. But ask him to like move around a bunch of cinder blocks. Ask him to like you know, pull stuff around. You know, lift these great big boxes, whatever. You know, he was fine with that. You know, because he was used to that kind of thing. He did that kind of stuff for a living, but he didn't work out with weights. So I'll never forget how strong this guy was, but not in conventional exercises, but in that kind of weird stuff, you know. And you know, and so doing movements that can develop that kind of strength, I think, is very useful. Okay, so what I got here is this is actually a heavy bag, a punching bag. This is an uppercut bag, so you can see it's much shorter than a regular bag. You know, most bags, at least the ones that I've used, are at least 4 feet high, maybe 5 feet high, some 6 feet high. Okay, you know, but they're much taller than this. This is an uppercut bag, so it's held horizontally. It's hung horizontally. Okay, and so, you know, it's good to work those uppercuts and those like rising kicks and that kind of stuff. You know, it's good for that kind of thing. It's made for that. Okay, because you have you have like a horizontal angle. You know, it's hanging this way. Whereas a regular upright bag, you don't really have a horizontal angle, right? It's only vertical. Okay, so, you know, just take something like this and move it. It can be as simple as doing squats with it, or moving it from one part of the room to another part of the room. Okay, so look, I just come right here, I squat down. Now this is a very, very big cumbersome thing. I gotta grip my hands around here. Okay, I go up, I move it over here. One, go up, I move it over here. Whoa. Okay, now go further. So I'll move it over here now. A little further. Right? I'll move it over there. A little further. Oh, okay, I'll come back. You get the idea. Right? Stuff like that. Okay? And you know, there's of course, you know, any number of ways that you can use this thing. Now this is a very, very big cumbersome thing. They also use sandbags and water bags, stuff like that. Okay, the point is, try to get used to moving around big, unwieldy, cumbersome things. Okay, and doing that will really help you, you know, with kind of real world strength. Now the thing is that you have no choice but to engage your core and use your whole body as one unit. Okay. And here we go. So now I'm just going to do a few squats with it. And the thing I'm doing squats with this, it's very different. Some people call these bear squats because it's like a bear hug. Okay, it's very different because normally squats are held with a barbell or dumbbells. If it's a barbell, it's held across your back, or the front squat, back squat. There's also a move called a Zerker Lift. And a Zerker Lift is where you take a barbell across your arms, and it's held here, across your forearms, here, down here. And you do it this way. You don't see it too often. Okay, but it's a very, very good lift, okay? Doing these bear squats is kind of like that. And you'll see there's a big difference between doing it that way and having it with the bar across your shoulders or back. Okay, so here, so once I get down here, nice and low, and one. 5, And there you go. So yeah, so this bag is useful for more than just punching. Okay, it's a good but it doesn't have to be this. It can be anything. It can be buckets, big boulders, big boxes, whatever the case may be. Okay, but real world strength. It can never be understated. It's very very important. I think for overall fitness. Certain okay, certain I mean, machines do have their place. Okay, I'm not one of these guys who tells you machines all suck. No, no, no. There are good machines out there. Okay, there are some that do suck. Okay, but there are good ones out there. Okay, it's not a matter of all or nothing. Okay, I really think that you really need to have a balanced approach and do a bit of everything. Okay, and you can learn from anyone, anytime, anywhere. Okay, there's always something that people can teach you. You just gotta see, does it work? Does it fit with your personality, your body type, and what you want to accomplish? Okay, but regardless of your goals, having real world strength, applicable strength for real world activities is extremely important and can't be ignored. Okay, so anyways, I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you guys soon.